Welcome everybody, Basson here. Welcome in part 2 of the big update. Here we gonna shine a light on the 12 inches and the full albums, the LPs. But first I show you, as usual, my new CD, Basson presents with Soundful Pleasure house tune. I would say check it out on SoundCloud. Alright, here we go. All the interesting records I found on the second-hand markets from the last month. Really interesting stuff. We begin with this album. That's Deep Purple and Burn. So I'm gonna lay it there. What did I also find is this nice compilation album from Easy Rider, songs as performed in the motion picture. Then I have this album from the George Baker selection from Holland, Greatest Hits. And then one of my favorite bands of the 80s. They were also always a little bit in the shadow of U2, Big Country and The Seer. Then I found this nice album, Megamix album Serious Beats Volume 3. And I found this album, Japan Quiet Life. I want to show you the inner sleeve, really nice, the bands, and I will show you also, of course, that other member, Japan. Then we have this record, New Beat, Boccaccio's original top 20 New Beat hits, really nice, but one record is missing, record 2 is missing. Then I have this real nice compilation. You have The Who, Jimi Hendrix, The Hollies, really nice compilation. This is the Cream story, also the best tracks of Cream on it. Then I found this album, the debut album of Ultravox, and I found this nice album from the Dutch band Goede Doel and their record Belgium. Then I found the 12-inch from Waiting for a Train from Flesh and the Pen. And I found this thing, Real Thing, Can You Feel the Force? Then I found a sort of Hindu album. I never saw this album. I have already one, but this one I did not already have. It's the name Radha Govinda Productions in stereo. Then I have the next, this is a 12-inch Sashi Keep on Jamming featuring Orlando Johnson. Then I have here the album The Best of the Spotniks. Then I have here Belgian band Catalog of Cool in the Middle of Nowhere, 12-inch. And what do I have here? The debut album of Roxy Music, and that's simply Roxy Music. And I will show you the inner sleeve, because it's all about that inner sleeve. That's very, very cool. Here we see Brian Eno, very cool. Phil Manzanera, Andrew McKay, of course Brian Ferry. Here is Paul Thompson, and over there is Graham Simpson. Together they are the fantastic bands Roxy Music. And we go on. Look what I found on the second-hand market. 12-inch from the Fall telephone thing. And we have another from the Fall. Hey Luciani. Then we have the Godfather's 12-inch, Bird School Work Dead. And we have a fantastic album from magazine Real Life. Then we have Spandau Ballet 12-inch, special release for its Italian fans. There was a poster, and so inside the poster is missing, but you have a little card inside, and here you see it, all the things that were inside this package, individual photographs. They are missing here one photo card that is still inside, but all the other things, the sticker and the poster, is all missing. So that's but nevertheless really nice to find this record. Then I have a special disco mixer Hollywood 2, and we have Simple Minds, Sons and Fascination. Then a really great album is this one from the Police, Zenyatta Mondata. And we have here Mars, a dance remix with a remix. Then we have my favorite French singer, Johnny Hallyday. I have already volume 1 and 2. Now I found volume 3. Then we have here Rod Stewart's Atlantic Crossing. I collect the records of Rod Stewart, so that's another one in my collection. And then this real nice record from the New York Dolls legendary album. We see here David Johansen, and we see here Johnny Thunders in their wild days with the New York Dolls. That's how they looked. Then we have this album from Santana, Caravanserai. And we have this compilation album, ID, with featuring African Bambata and The Time and Fat Boys. Then one of the most popular bands ever here in Belgium, Clouseau, their debut album. Then we have here Mel and Kim 12-inch Respectable, and the 12-inch of Showing Out. So that was already the first chapter. Now the second chapter. Yves de Ruiter, one of the best Belgian DJs, House DJs, Yves de Ruiter, and A Story About House on Bonsai Records. Then I found this real nice record, Monotone featuring LA Works and Monotone. And I found this really nice track from DJ Fred and Arnold T, Delirium. And we found this one, that's Energy 52 Café Del Mar, with the remixes on Bonsai Trance Progressive. And we found this record, Groove Zone with Ice Bear. And we found this, the remixes from Fiocco and Afflito. Fantastic records. And then an older photograph of Mike Oldfield featuring in Dulce Jubilo, Oma Down. The inner sleeve, Mike Oldfield. Then also these kind of records I collect, all about the Second World War, classic war themes. And then we have here Ultravox, their album Laments. Then we have the G. Giles Band, really nice records to look at and to listen to. And then we have here the Mega New Beat Mix from Boccaccio with double sleeve. And then we have another album here from Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain, fantastic album also. And we have this album, Lux e Origo, Gregoriaanse gezangen, Gregorian chants. And we have this nice record from Creedence Clearwater Revival, Pendulum. There we have a live picture taken at a live concert. And then we have this nice double album, Turn Up the Bass, a new style of music. We have here Tony Scott, De La Soul, Cold Cut, really nice. 28 house, acid and new beat hits. Turn Up the Bass Volume 2. I have also Turn Up the Bass Volume 1. And then look what I have here, Ambient 1 music for airports, Brian Eno. This is the back, and all the tracks are numbered 11, 21 and 12 and 22. Then an album from Siouxsie and the Banshees you don't see very often on a second-hand market, You, featuring the great hits of them, Spellbound. Then I found this nice album, Tangerine Dream and Exit. Then this man here from Gent, Romein de Koning, de Peperbus 2. And I found this record from Johan Verminnen, Als mijn gitaar me helpt. And I want to show you something. Inside there is a sleeve, and it's also about Belgian Flemish music history. Some pictures over there, and here at that time the guitarist of T-Sematic, that would become the guitarist of T-Sematic, he played with Johan Verminnen at that time, Jean-Marie Aerts, and we see him here, Jean-Marie Aerts. From the later on he would form T-Sematic. And we close the show with this nice record. It's also Gregorian chants, Chant Grégorien Noël. Alright, this was my update. I hope you enjoyed it, and more updates will come in the future.